Hi. Not really sure if there's any way I can make this video without it seeming like e-begging, but I don't want to throw off those vibes. Maybe I shouldn't have even mentioned it. Maybe that's just ruined the whole thing. But yes, I've created a memberships section of Retro Game On, but I do just want to mention straight up that my release schedule will still remain free to everyone. And as it stands, there's no videos that will be membership only. So I've sort of set this up because a couple of people have in the past, at least over the last couple of years, have mentioned that maybe I should start a Patreon, and I just really do not feel like committing to that. But there is this membership program integrated directly into YouTube, and it's not really much effort to set up, so I thought I would just do it anyway. I've been running this channel for a very long time, and it's pretty small for what it is, but I do have some really good people who follow it. And it does cost me quite a bit of money. It's not really a huge issue because I do this as a hobby, and I do it for the fun of it, so I don't really mind spending the money. But the idea behind these memberships is that any money I make from this, and apparently I make 70% of the total price of the other 30% going to YouTube, of course. Any money that I make from these memberships will go directly back into the channel. So I'll put it aside, and you know, just as an example, you may have seen a few things like, I don't know, hopefully this doesn't date the video if it's up for a while, but I'm working on a Vectrex Mini at the moment, like a classic version Vectrex in the vein of, you know, the PlayStation Classic or the SNES Mini, etc., etc. I've probably put at least $100 into that so far. It probably will be, considering that the print I did the other day failed and I'm nearly out of PLA. But anyway, it's not like that really matters. You know, I don't want you guys feeling bad that I'm spending this money because I really do enjoy it. But I thought maybe if there's a membership and people want to help me out, then that would be really cool. But just letting you know right now that I can't really offer much in return. Excuse me. Because, yeah, I just don't really have much to offer except for the videos I'm releasing each week. So that brings me on to the first sort of structured bit of this video. Yes, I want to commit to a video a week. And I think in the last 6 months, I've more or less been keeping to that. So the idea is, and I should preface, is that I work about 50 hours a week currently. So my spare time is mostly devoted to this channel. The rest of the spare time I have is either watching other people's YouTube videos or reading Retro Gamer magazine. And that is not a joke. That is quite literally how my spare time is spent. So I sort of lost my train of thought. Yeah, sorry about that. Brain turned off. The idea at the moment is because I work so much but still want to get videos out and release content that everyone will hopefully enjoy, and because I really enjoy doing it, there will be mainstay videos every fortnight. So these are the reviews, the mods, the repair videos, you know, arcade videos, videos on unreleased games, etc., etc. You guys know what videos I release. The idea is, because of the limited free time I have, those videos, a fortnight will give me enough time to actually make those videos to a decent enough quality, because I definitely can be a bit judgmental of my own videos sometimes. On the alternative weeks will be videos like Sunday Quickies. Videos which I very much love enjoying making, but obviously aren't to the high quality of those mainstay videos. They're just, you know, they're just a bit of fun. They're really easy to make, usually unscripted. So the idea on those alternative weeks is the Sunday Quickies, with maybe streaming being another option. As of filming this, I did my first stream last weekend and really enjoyed it and had a great response from you guys. Way beyond what I expected, so I'm really happy about that. So definitely interested in doing more streaming, and I don't really want really long streams. The idea is the streams will sort of be between 30 and 60 minutes. I don't want any sort of like 3-hour long bonanzas, because I just don't think anyone's going to watch that. I wouldn't watch that. Streaming's all new to me. I don't really watch any other streaming. So anyway, moving along, because I'm getting a bit rambly, I guess I can tell you about the perks. So these are really cheap. I've just deliberately kept them very cheap, and currently there's 2 levels. So I'm going to be reading off the screen here because I literally just wrote them up. But the first one is $2 a month, and I've titled that Buy Me a Refreshing Bev. So, this is probably like, a can of Coke or some lemonade or maybe some like coconut water. I've really been just absolutely craving the coconut water recently. So basically you'll get loyalty badges. So, when you comment and stuff, I think the idea is that these come up next to your name. So woohoo, big whoop. Currently I just have these set on the generic YouTube ones, but the idea is maybe over this weekend I will be making up some custom ones. There's also the option there for emojis. Haven't really looked into that yet, but there is room for that in the perks. So I'll probably design something up for that pretty soon. The one thing that I have added to that is priority reply to comments. So I know I can be pretty bad with replying to comments sometimes, but the idea is if you remember, I'll give you a reply and I'll try and say something thoughtful and just, really make you feel special. The other tier, I guess, of the membership offer is buy me an alcoholic bev. And I'm really surprised that YouTube actually approved that. I thought anything alcohol was bad, but they did. So that goes up to a whopping $3 a month or $2.99 if, we want to say it like that. So they'll have all the perks from the $2 option, but I will add member shoutouts. So if you're in that perk, whenever I release a video or a stream, you'll get a shout out and I'll say thank you at the start of every one of those videos. And then all the other recommendations there are kind of a bit out of the scope of what I can do, and also a $3 option. So there was a custom option. I couldn't really think of anything, but I thought I'd better add something in. You get 50 cents per extra thing if you go up to the $3 option. And I've literally titled it, I'll take your videos seriously. Description, no, seriously. So basically, I'm usually pretty sort of hunched of what I'm going to release, but if you want to pay me $3 a month, I'll most happily listen to your recommendations with a note of seriousness. So not to say that I will make those videos for sure, but I'll definitely consider it since you're paying me the big bucks. So the idea is if you do that, you can, I'll know who you are, and you can DM me on Facebook, Twitter, or you can just email me at retrogameon@gmail.com, and that's all listed there if you decide to sign up. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, no pressure. Honestly, I'm not expecting people to do this. It's just something that's easy to add to the channel, and if you want to do it, that's great. If not, then things will just be as they were, more or less, unless you want some loyalty badges next to your name. So yeah, I shaved for this video, so no pressure.